Start off really easy. Where did you guys grow up? And how did you like it?
I grew up in Edina,
Okay.
Minnesota, and I really liked it. It's a nice community. You don't really have to worry about much.
Very true.
I also grew up in Edina, but I also spent a lot of my time up north near the Great Lakes and Boundary Waters. So,
would you say that's your favorite part about Minnesota?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I personally love Boundary Waters as well. What did you like about Edina?
Well, I mean, to backpedal, I actually like the Boundary Waters a lot more.
And many people.
Yeah, I go to a camp up near the Boundary Waters, and so for the past 3 summers I've been going on canoe trips around there, and it's definitely my favorite part of Minnesota. I like the feeling of getting in kind of a rhythm outside of the city and just living off of what you can carry in a canoe.
Yeah. So knowing, where you're from and what you enjoy, what was it personally that motivated you guys to come to Moving Planet today?
For me, what motivated me to come here was probably, I really like the environment, and both of us are involved in the environmental club at our school. He's a leader with the other girl over there. And so, in a couple years ago, I watched a video, multiple videos in school about the environment when the whole thing about global warming and stuff started to come out. And that was when I realized that we're kind of in charge of what our parents' generation left behind. And so that's what motivated me, is because I don't want to have people in the future have to deal with stuff that people in the past already should have dealt with.
And me, probably, when I was growing up, I was a Boy Scout, and so spending a lot of time outdoors and up in Boundary Waters, fishing and hiking, and so nature really became a big part of me, and it's something that I really felt that it was up to me to protect, me and my friends. So that's how I got involved with Moving Planet.
Definitely. So how do you guys feel this event, this whole climate building movement, how do you see it tying into changing the future for our next generations?
I think that hopefully this event will help raise awareness, because, I mean, even just the people driving by who haven't heard of it will be, oh, what's that? And they'll look it up. And hopefully that will get people's curiosity going and will get them to understand how imminent the problem is.
This event for me is really all about networking and getting more exchange of information. Like over there they have the solar-powered charging your phone, Cool Planet's here, and so is Sierra Club, Beyond Pole. So it's really a sharing of ideas, getting people more educated about things, and really just getting together and figuring out what we're all about, really getting down to work.
Do you view like you are both saying, kind of the network, the community built up around this is an essential part of the movement?
I think it is, because we were talking about this actually in our environmental club, about how movements like women's rights and civil rights they started with something small and moved on, and a lot of the movements moved forward through community. And so I feel like that the community is an important aspect in moving this forward.
Anything to add? That was pretty. It was a good summary. So we know that many facets of American life are not environmentally friendly. And as much as we like to promote change in our society, I know that I personally still face barriers towards being more sustainable in my own life. And I was wondering if you guys had any input in barriers you yourselves face.
Well, some barriers I face are I have to drive my car a lot. Some places, if I have to drive down to St. Paul a lot of the time. I can ride my bike, but it's far, so I don't do that as much as I should. Or say I'm just going down to Morris or someplace out of the way. So I suppose the best way that we can really approach that is recognizing what you're doing and where you're really being aware of your carbon footprint and trying to cut down as much as possible. We're not there yet where we can be completely carbon neutral day to day, but again, it's starting slow.
And I think another major issue that people face is being lazy. At the organics program at our school, we've done presentation upon presentation of trying to get people to understand what goes in what bin. But people have admitted that the reason that they don't sort their organics is because it's just so much easier just to throw all of their stuff into one container. And I feel like the same thing goes with it's so much easier to drive places than to ride your bike, or it's so much easier to not recycle. And so I feel like it's important for people to just take those extra 2 seconds that it takes to sort your organics or whatever it be and think about what they're doing.
Great. So that's basically it, unless you guys have anything, last thoughts, comments. It's fine if you don't. They didn't. Okay, hey.